be a good week. And you know how I know? For one thing, midweek is my birthday. So that's a very good thing. And it's a very big day. For another thing, we're also going to have our second full moon of the month, also on my birthday. So that I feel is pretty significant. The fact that there's 2 full moons in a month is pretty big. So the oil that jumped through first for the oil of the week is sandalwood. It is a beautifully grounding, it is not in any way overpowering of a scent of an oil. It is so grounding and so smooth. It's also really, really thick. It's a beautiful, beautiful oil. So we've got sandalwood, which is the oil of sacred devotion. We've got Roman chamomile, which is the oil of spiritual purposes, which I find awesome. Red mandarin, which is the oil of childlike perspectives. Stronger, which is the oil of protective. And green mandarin, which is the oil of pure potential. So this blend together, I already have it going in our diffuser. It smells absolutely breathtaking. It's absolutely a beautiful blend that I'm going to use every single day this week within our home to balance and also rise up our energies for what we're going to see this week. So the other thing, and this is the first time that this has really kind of popped in when I'm talking about the oil and oracle of the week, is the citrine crystal. So for some reason, I was drawn to this crystal more than a few months ago. Springish, early springish, I would say. So when I wear my rope necklace, this is what's in here, is my citrine crystal. And I also have this one that sits on my desk. And what this reminds me of is Brienne Weiss' book, The Mountain Is You. That's what it's called. After I got this, I was reading that book at the time, and this resembles to me a mountain. So it sits right on my desk in front of me where I can see it, and just reminds me that nothing is not conquerable in this world. So let's see what the cards say. I'm going to use the Earth and Soul Oracle deck again, and also the Rose Oracle deck. I'm really enjoying the energy that's coming from these decks. First, I'm going to cleanse them and also cleanse me. We had the opportunity to be away for the night, and it's incredible. I'm truly grateful where our family cottage is. It's not far from our home. It is over an hour, but it's a really simple, easy drive. So we're able to get away, and being close to the water and the waves and the sand just totally re-energizes my soul. So we've got a nice slow burn this morning. It's beautiful. So if you're catching this live, happy Sunday. If you're catching the replay, it will go live on Monday. So if you're here with me now, thank you. All right. So let's see. I'm going to use this cute little thing, which I got from Benjamin, who created the Earth and Soul Oracle deck when I did a workshop a couple months ago. So let's see the Oracle cards for the week. August 28th. Yeah. But considering today's Sunday, it's kind of I say an overlap energy day for the week. Oh, 3 jumped out of that deck. All right, so now this is the Rose Oracle I do like to shuffle until I either hear now or okay or turn it over or it jumps out just like that. That's the only one. Perfect. Interesting. So from the Rose Oracle deck, we've got rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Well, my lord, doesn't that sound like a beautiful birthday week? Doesn't it? And the card is beautiful. Awesome. Well, that feels really good. And then, oh, Spirit is listening. Okay, so from the Earth and Soul Oracle deck, we've got just straight up yes. Yes. We've also got step outside of your comfort zone. And celebrate. So, rapture. I want to look this up because I know there's going to be a great message within here. All right, so rapture. Flora is the ancient Roman goddess of spring and flowers. In one myth, she was struck by Cupid's arrows and overwhelmed by love and completely breathless. In a moment of rapture, she called for Eros. However, the sound ros came out of her mouth instead. So rose became another word for Eros. And it also became the symbol for love, beauty, and passion. Many patriarchal religions have placed a shameful cloak around sensuality, sex, pleasure, ecstasy, rapture, and sexuality. One of the most natural, pleasurable parts of life has become conditional and judged. The rose wants us to heal from this and to remember that pleasure, sensuality, sexual preference, and expression of desire can be some of the most sacred, miraculous things about being a human on earth. This card comes with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure. Flora wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion, and your sexuality, no matter how you identify, are sacred and holy. She wants you to connect with your sensual, true nature and to celebrate this in all people. Amazing. So, Rose transmission, my sensuality is sacred and holy. Other people's sensuality is sacred and holy. I open myself up to express and receive love in a way that feels safe and good to me. I release painful programming and experiences and return to love. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, I'm going to, all right, get the book. For the Earth and Soul Oracle. So let's look up. Yes, 52. Oh, look at that. Just yes. Follow your heart. 100% yes. Amazing. So that's pretty straightforward. So if you're following your heart, if you're truly in alignment with your authenticity, everything just flows with ease, with grace and ease all the time. It's amazing. All right, so celebrate 41. There we are. The universe is reminding you to celebrate. If you find yourself looking in the mirror, celebrate that body your soul calls home. Celebrate every milestone, big or small, whatever goals you have reached or have in this moment, celebrate that. Right now, it is about you and celebrating yourself. You should be proud of the person you have become. The individual journeys you have experienced throughout life has shaped who you are today, and that right there is more than worth celebrating. When you celebrate your life on a regular basis, you invite positive energies inward and outward. Like-minded people show up and celebrate with you. Let go of the past, as this belongs in history, and celebrate this present moment. Celebrate your personal growth, your financial achievements, your friends, your family, and the environment you surround yourself in. Take a trip or go on a big adventure to celebrate. Make sure you make it a big deal, as you are worth taking up space. You are worth growing and succeeding. Amazing. That's celebrate. I think I actually might post this today. I think I'm going to. Because the energy was really sticky this week. And moving forward, I think it's great that to move into more positive energy, whatever that might be. And one thing that came up for me is when it feels sticky and hard when you're doing something, back away. There's a reason it's feeling sticky and hard. What doesn't feel sticky and hard, that's the grace and ease, the flow that you want. And one way that my soul receives that is through my photography, without a doubt, without a doubt. And so I have noticed that if I get into a season of doing, I slip out of that being. And when I'm in that being, I'm in the moment, I'm in the flow, I'm not thinking about doing, I'm just literally in the moment, and life is flowing. And it's when you hit those obstacles in life. I shared a video the other day. When you hit an obstacle in life, like a rock in the water, if you hit that with a boat, you're going to stop instantly. I've experienced it. You will hit it instantly and stop. Or when you hit it, you will instantly stop. Something, there's another force around you. But when you don't hit it, or even when you just kind of, grace by it, even if you hit it, there's no saying that you have to stay there on the rock. At times it feels like you're staying there on the rock. At times it feels like not only are you staying there on the rock, but more rocks are coming and they're just piling on top of you to keep you on that rock. I've experienced it. And I know this summer, along with the past 3, it has really felt conditioned, almost like a cage at times, that I wasn't free, that I was in this constant state of doing because that's what I knew needed to happen. And that's what can happen so easily. We slip into this, unconscious state of, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. This is what I have to do, and this is what I'm doing. And we miss that part of ourselves that's being, and that needs to simply just be. And I had the opportunity yesterday. It was not great weather. It was kind of crappy. But to go to our family cottage and just be. Yes, I had other things that I should have been doing. It's crappy weather. Is it really cottage weather? Not really. But I had the opportunity to go and literally just be. Be on the beach. I was able to stand by the water, put my feet in the water. It was definitely not swimming temperatures, but I was able to just be. And that in itself was extremely transformational for me. So step outside of your comfort zone is the other card. 37. Life is about being spontaneous and living in the moment. You're being called to step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes you tend to live in fear and close off from the rest of the world because it feels safe that way. When you allow yourself to open up, the standard you hold yourself to loosens, and you will be able to feel more present in that moment. When you remain open to new experiences and receive them with light, you will feel comfortable with doing this more often. You may even realize that it's not so scary after all. This could open yourself up to seeing the world in a newfound perspective. Take advantage of each moment you have and be sure to create happy memories for your soul to carry on into your next lifetime. So exactly what I was just saying. Step outside of your comfort zone. What may feel sticky and icky and hard, there's a reason it's feeling that way. You might be pushing yourself too hard. You might be pushing yourself in the wrong direction. Maybe you just simply need to take a break. I've experienced that at work where I feel like I just keep hitting a roadblock. So get up and go do something else. Shift the energy and don't let that energy get stuck in you. That's a big lesson I've really been learning over the past 3 years with some of the things that have felt like, it's kept us stuck, and it's shifting the perspective. It can be a freaking magical thing. So I am going to share this today, and I hope you have a wonderful week. This is the oils and oracle reading for the week of August. Well, today's the 27th. So 27th into the beginning of September. Here we go.